welcome to track number 10 of Warfare Keys.
Key number 10. Attack the hidden agenda and motives that are not the goal of the army. Attack what? Yeah. Now write this down. People inevitably have their own agenda. You know, as people are around, everybody says it's because we love the Lord, we have come to work for God. And people have their own agenda. Or you think you don't have any agenda? So, have you not noticed in your church, when people say, I really love this church. The lady say, I really love this church. I really thank God for this church. I really, that message is so great. God is fantastically moving in my life. I've never seen anything like this before. There was another church that I used to go to before. That wasn't like this at all. Pastor, when you speak, it's like something gold is melting inside my heart. I feel a very great power. I'm touched by you, Pastor. Thank you very much for your ministry. God bless you, Pastor. I feel a certain love deep down inside for you and for all that you have done for my life. Thank you very much, Pastor. It's so sweet to belong to where you are. I like coming towards where you are, your churches all the time. God bless you. Very nice. When you hear this, you'll be encouraged. And you see a person is like, the reason why the person is in the church is the anointed. So they ask, do you have a beloved?
Yes, please.
Where is your beloved?
He's also in the church. I saw him in the church.
And you find out that that person's commitment, there's another hidden, also the beloved.
When I was at the Methodist church, no one approached me. But when I came to Lighthouse, somebody approached me and I was really touched by that person's love for my soul. He was my shepherd. And he used to come to me every day. And one day he said to me that he really likes me. And I was really touched by his approach was gentle. He was sweet and very nice. Before I realized, I said yes.
Agenda. Soldiers went to fight. You see, every army that has gone out fighting, every soldier has a hidden agenda. Apart from the agenda of the army. Yeah. They have no interest in the peace. They have gone for peace. You may kill yourselves. We don't care. Hey! And they have some other reason for being there. My classmate, I was with him in Achimota school. Was I giving you the point? I was with him in Achimota school. People, yes. The next one, you must be aware of this. And other private agendas that are lurking within the hearts of your troops. You must be aware of this or any other private agenda that are lurking within the hearts of your troops. How many would agree with me that what I'm saying is very true? And so we want to go to the mission field. We want to do this. We want to really love God. We want to do it. Everybody, it is true, but there are hidden agendas. Mercy. Forgive. Pastor Silas. Agenda. The hidden agenda of some of the troops may be to survive. Number one, hidden agendas of troops. One may be to survive. Number two, some may have the mind to become rich through the war. Yeah. Others may have a mind to escape at the next possible opportunity. Yeah? Some may be looking at, as soon as we cross the border, I'll run away from the army. I won't fight again. Others have you got all the points? No intention of fighting, but are bent on self-preservation. Wow. Are these not powerful warfare points? Yes. Do you get it? Others have no intention of fighting, but they are bent on what? Self-preservation. They've realized that, look, if you work in the church, it's as good as Tigo, or it's as good as here. Some people want to work for whilst they are having small children. Because in the church, you don't work hard. You just sleep in the house and come and preach on Sundays. Is it not true? Is it true or it is not true? True la. I had a mate. He went to fight I was with him in Achimota School. He went to America, joined the US Army. The next I heard, he was a fighter pilot. X-16 pilot. Yeah. You see those planes? He was one. His name is Kojo. Yeah. Total. Do you think that he loves America? Kweku and Kojo. He wanted money to pay school fees. So, everybody who seems to be fighting has some other agenda hidden in the heart. Mercy. That's why we say, search my heart, O Lord. Try me and know my thoughts. See if there's any wicked way in me. Do you get it? And a good general must attack the hidden agendas that are lurking in the hearts of your troops. Why are you fighting this war? Like that sister I was telling you about. She had found love in the church. It was not that she liked the church so much. Or maybe she liked the church, but other hidden agendas. Maybe you haven't traveled before abroad, or you want to get a visa. Do you see? You've never traveled before and all this. So, you should attack the hidden agendas in your own heart. Why do you want to do this? What are the other motives? And sometimes those hidden motives are attacked by transferring people. When I transfer you, and you don't want to go from that place, we will now see another reason for your fighting over there. Because you ask yourself, why don't you want to go? Did you not say you want the work? No, I want to say because of my wife's business. Actually, that's why I'm here. Because my wife's business is really working, and I'm using it to prosper. So when you transfer people, you see other things. Or you don't get. It brings us all. Not knowing I had a chicken farm. And I've just bought all my layers. And they have just started laying. 1 day old chicks. If you transfer me now, all my investment will be gone. So not knowing that there were other reasons for your being in this war. It's not that you are a frontline commander. That is your day old chicks that you have just bought. And you have spent so much to buy them. And you need them to grow for 3 months. Praise, how many months do you need for the day old chicks to grow? To eat it. It's only 3 months and you are enough to eat. So at least give me 3 months. Mugabe. You see Mugabe? He said he's fighting for the freedom of Zimbabwe. But what hidden agenda? Do you know what I found out? Somebody told me, just this weekend, told me that the reason why he's there is because he needs to be there until he's 85 years old. Because from the age of 85, they cannot prosecute you for genocide and war crimes and all that from the age of 85 on. So he needs to be 85 before he comes. And his next year he'll be 85. So it's like, the election, okay, we'll sign peace accord, we'll do unity government, and we're 85. So, okay, I've decided that I will not fight anymore. I won't fight again. Hey! Mercy forever. You see, all of us have hidden agendas. How many realize that you have hidden agenda? Raise your hand. Oh, if you go see, then you are not seeing quickly. Your heart is a very deep thing. Have you seen slim people who eat a lot? How many have seen somebody who eats a lot and you wonder where is the food going? He never gets fat. Alex. We have one guy on the Healing Jesus team. He's the slimmest person. When they told me that he is the king of kings in terms of food, he's the king of kings and the Lord of lords, I couldn't believe it. The slimmest, smallest, flat stomach. It's not like my stomach. Yeah. And he's the king of kings in terms of the food. Now, the reason for that ability usually is what we call a fish hook stomach. That the stomach is like this, deep down, and it curves up. So the food goes in down and it comes. So we have different types of stomach, 3 types. J-shaped, fish hook, and another type. Huh? Like this. No, not pot belly type. So, the point that I want you to know is that the heart, you get it, is like that. It's very deep. You can't even know why you are doing things. Anybody who says he knows himself, you are not mature. So, I'm in the ministry because, look, there can be other reasons why you are in the ministry. And usually there are other reasons. Mercy. So all that you have to do is to be praying for forgiveness every day. Don't say, no, I'm not that. I gave up. You haven't given anything. What have I given up? I have more than I would have had if I was being a doctor. 10 times, 100 million times. What have I lost? What was my motive? I have to question myself. Because when I get to heaven, I will be made naked. When you go to prison, one of the first things is you have a bath. They take off all your clothes and they photograph you naked. Yeah, Jim Baker, when he went to prison, women came to photograph him. Right, stand like that. Like this. Like that. So a group of women photographers. That was the beginning of it. That's heaven. Judgment. And Rick Joyner said in his book, he said that until you have been here and you have been stripped, you can never be sure. That's what I mean. I don't see myself as somebody who has succeeded. I don't see myself at all as somebody who is doing well or has done well at all. Until if I get to heaven and I'm stripped, photographs taken, everything, and I'm able to be okay, then I can rejoice. But until then, usually when much is given to you, much is required. Usually when much is given to you, you have only done a small percentage. I was talking to Pastor Robert this afternoon. He was asking, what is he supposed to do, this or this? I said, both, because you will account for everything you have. You will not account for only one of your gifts. You will account for all your gifts. If you have 7 talents, you will be asked for talents. The guy who was given 5 talents, he was asked for 5 talents. He was assessed for only 1. You were given 8 talents. You were assessed for 1 talent. The guy who was given 1 talent, who will be assessed about 1 talent. You have 8. You will be assessed about 8. I'll be assessed about more than many people. It's very scary. So what are you having a party about? Or you don't get my point? Yeah. So attack the hidden agendas that are in your own heart and in the heart of your troops until the troops are more and more purified. And the agenda is one. We are going to win souls. And one of the things that purifies agenda is transfer. If you are working here and I say go here, why don't you want to go? What new agenda have you developed? Like those troops who are in Sierra Leone. Those troops who are doing diamond mining. And taxis, they are running taxis. So when you say, okay, troops are needed to save lives, say, why don't you want to go? So we have a diamond mine. They've developed other reasons for being there. There are other reasons. So there are no more, it's no more an army with one motive and one mind. It's an army with 1,000 different strong motives and visions within the army. And that is why when you are being invited to come and work in full-time ministry, glorious promises must not be made to you. You will have this, you will do this, you will be this, you will have that. It's delusional. It gives other motives and other motives fire and fuel to grow. Yeah. That's why we don't advertise. Jesus didn't advertise money and this. He said, look, if any man will come unto me, let him take up. They said, count the cost. Everyone who is going to be should count whether he can finish. Can you roof your house? Can you plaster? Can you make a wall? Before you start doing a big thing, before you realize you cannot finish. Count the cost. These are his invitational letters that he gave. He never lowered the standard or made things easier for people. He never made it less frightening. He gave all the frightening things. As if he didn't want anybody to join him. Yeah, when the rich man came and said, what must I do? Go and sell everything. Go and sell everything you have and come. Charlie. It's almost like he made a very small door. And yet, millions have come through that door. But it is a door to purify our motives. Yeah. That's why those of you who are international missions, I remember when Nana Koto and who are you with? And Daniel. You see, they sit together because they are friends. Needs to stand up. They are friends. Huh? And the third Daniel also. Were you together in London, all of you? Yeah. But I remember these two. I talked to the two of you in London. Well, three of you were also there. So when they came, I sent this one to Dunkwa on a fin. This one I sent him to South Africa. Actually, for a different reason, he ended up staying there. And this one went to where? Did you go somewhere first? Asimfosu. And then later, you would have been earning 200 Ghana cedis in Asimfosu by now. I sent it to Odan. So if I can send him to, you've come from London. I said, I know Bishop is going to send me to Tanzania. But he sent me to Dunkwa Onofin. What is Dunkwa Onofin? Is it straight away? There's another motive. It's purified. Mercy. How many understand the ministry message that I'm giving? Yeah. Or if you are in one department, say, go to this department. Or they say, go to this side. Or they say, go to this other side. I don't want to go. Why don't you want to go? What have you developed in this area that has become something? Sometimes even people are thieves. That's why they don't want to move. Yeah. Sometimes they have developed, they know how to steal and other things. That's why they don't want to move from that place. Yeah. Rich ashes, you get money every time. You have been transferred to the choir. And the choir, you don't handle money. Why don't you want to move? You see, one day one of my pastors, he had a security guard. Not a security guard, but a worker in his church. And then somebody came to look for the pastor. The persons had come from somewhere and said, I want to come to the pastor's house to see him in the house. And he told the guy, you cannot come to the house. You cannot come to. It's somebody that he had known And the person, I want to come to the pastor. I said, no, you cannot come to that. I will never show. And so the pastor found and said, wow, what a great guy. Because he would not allow somebody to come to my house. And he will not show the person the way, and unless I say. So one day, he found somebody else who just came to the church for one day, and that person had been brought to the house and was actually staying in the house without him knowing that he had been, because the guy didn't have anywhere to go. So he brought him to the house, I think, to come and recuperate. So he was surprised. Why? I know you to be somebody who will not even bring strangers. But this first person that you resisted, he was not even such a stranger. But you even rejected him because my pastor's house, I don't just bring people there. So why have you brought this person? And he found out that the security person was an away. And this stranger whom he has just seen for the first time was also a what? An away. His brother. Hey! So suddenly realized that other factors are at work. Not just security consciousness or whatever. Hey! Other motives. One day my wife asked a certain lady, why do you buy your fish? Because the fish monger, the one where she buy the fish, she was discussing something that the fish seller was saying that we have lost. I said, that fish seller said, we have lost. Who has lost? We, that was NDC, have lost. The fishmonger. Because she only buys fish from Airways, because she is an Airway. Yeah. She only buys fish from Airways. So she was telling the people in the market, as they move the market, it's not that this fish is good, but an Airway is selling this fish. There is an Airway barbering the hair. An Airway dentist. Sokbojo. An Airway gynecologist. Segbefia. An Airway hairdresser. Ahiabla. An Airway seamstress. Ametaweblet. An Airway pastor. Anyagbamako. It's not that it's a good church, but the pastor is an Airway. The Airways are not smiling, but when I'm facing guns, they will be smiling. It's true, lah. Tell the nearest Airway you must also smile now. Show them the smiling face that they should smile. Show them. Look. One day, a certain sister, she was going on follow up. They have done an outreach breakfast meeting, whatever. And she was going on follow-up. So the members came. Then they decided to share the converts for visitation. Soul Christian visitation. At the cathedral. Collegono Cathedral. They were having a meeting upstairs. So they were round. Then, this is the list. Who is going to take this person? Then, a sister said, I'll follow this one. This one said, I'll follow this one. So I'll follow up this one. They mentioned the names. When they mentioned the names, Ofosu Dentre, whatever, then we cried. I met a Weblet. So I'll follow I'll mention it. No, I'm not. Look, all my stories. Me, I'm not a joker. All my stories are true. It's a real story of something real. Yeah, I don't laugh at people. I'm telling you. So listen. Are you hearing? So a certain sister stood up and said, "Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you taking only the hours? Every time you are doing this, and it became a big issue. Why? You take this like you are doing partisan follow-up, factional follow-up, tribalistic follow-up." Yeah. One time, my friend, Reverend Steve Mensah, he told me, "Sir, we don't allow them to speak away in the church because the people would like to turn the church into an away church because we are aways. Yeah, they would like to spoil the church. And no other type of person can come to the church. Yeah. Because that feeling is strong. Yeah. If you don't take care, you have an EP church. If you are an away pastor, only aways will be in the church. You must, I'm telling you, if you want to have EP, then say it clearly. Evangelical. But if you want to reach more than just your brothers, you have to fight that thing. Fight hidden agendas. Fight hidden agendas. Is that not the point? Yeah. It's a real thing. Or you don't understand the message? Yeah. Esegoma. Take your nungloti and let's write. I think we have done enough for today, oh? One more points.
This message continues on the next track. Keep listening.